Washington, a state in the Pacific Northwest where breathtaking nature, rich history, and vibrant cities come together. From snow-capped mountains to lush rainforests, from bustling cities to crystal-clear lakes, Washington is the perfect destination for those who love nature and unique cultural experiences. Whether you seek outdoor adventures, appreciate art, or simply want a peaceful getaway, this state always has something exciting to offer. There is simply no other place like Washington. Do you know which mountain is the tallest in Washington? Drop your answer in the comments and stay tuned until the end of the video, where I will reveal the correct answer. In this video, we will explore the most incredible places in Washington, from untouched wilderness to must-visit tourist destinations. Are you ready? Let's begin our journey through Washington right now. Stevens Pass is one of the highest ski areas in Washington, with an elevation reaching 4,061 feet. This place is not only famous for skiing activities, but also has an interesting history. The area was once part of the Northern Pacific Railroad, playing an important role in interstate commerce in the late 19th century. Every winter, Stevens Pass receives an average of around 460 inches of snow, making it one of the places with the heaviest snowfall in the United States. This abundance attracts many winter sports enthusiasts. In 2019, Stevens Pass attracted over 400,000 visitors during the skiing season, demonstrating its popularity within the skiing community. In addition to skiing, another interesting aspect is that the area has a large amount of wildlife, including species such as black bears and moose, living in the dense forests surrounding it. Stevens Pass truly is an appealing destination for both nature lovers and those passionate about winter sports. Manito Park is one of the largest parks in the Spokane area, covering more than 90 acres of land. This park was established in 1904, designed in the style of an English garden, serving as a prime example of early landscape architecture in the United States. Each year, Manito Park attracts around 1 million visitors, demonstrating its charm and importance to the local community and tourists alike. Within the park, there is a unique Japanese garden featuring bonsai trees, wooden bridges, and scenic areas that create a relaxing and peaceful space for all who visit. Additionally, an interesting aspect is that the park has a local plant conservation area where native plant species of North America are explored and protected. Manito Park is not just a place to enjoy nature, but also a destination that preserves valuable cultural and ecological values. Sun Lake's Dry Falls is one of the waterfalls that dried up since the Ice Age and is believed to be one of the largest waterfalls to have ever existed on Earth. This area was once part of a massive glacial lake known as Lake Missoula, with water flowing out powerfully to create a gigantic waterfall approximately 15,000 years ago. Dry Falls has a length of about 3.5 miles and rises up to 400 feet, making it one of the most impressive waterfalls in North America. This land now spans around 30,000 acres and is an ideal location for outdoor activities such as camping and fishing. Few people know that Sun Lake's Dry Falls bears traces of numerous fossil types from the Pleistocene era, including the bones of giant creatures like the woolly mammoth. These features not only attract visitors, but also provide great historical and scientific value to the region. Everett, a city with a history of more than 120 years, was established in the year 1893 and once served as an important center in the lumber industry. Today, this city is famous for being home to the largest airplane manufacturing plant in the world, operated by Boeing, with a total area of up to 4.3 million square feet. According to statistics from the year 2020, the population of Everett is approximately 111,000, experiencing a growth of more than 15% from the year 2010 to 2020. This development reflects the city's appeal to new residents. The weather in Everett is also noteworthy. The average high temperature in July is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, while the average low temperature in December is around 36 degrees Fahrenheit, creating a pleasant climate for the residents. Few people know that Everett was once one of the most important ports on the West Coast, playing a key role during World War II. These historical landmarks make Everett a city worth living in and exploring. Bellevue, Washington, is a prominent city where more than 60% of the population, aged 25 and older, holds at least one college degree. This high rate of educated residents reflects the developed educational landscape and investment in knowledge in the area. At the same time, Bellevue is also known as the headquarters for many leading technology companies, including Microsoft and T-Mobile. It is the second largest tech hub in Washington, just after Seattle, attracting many high-quality workers to live and work there. In addition to the vibrant lifestyle of tech companies, Bellevue stands out with over 2,000 acres of parks and green spaces, making up about 20% of the city's total area. This provides residents with a clean, living environment that is in harmony with nature. Regarding the climate, Bellevue has an average high temperature of about 76 degrees Fahrenheit in July, while the lowest average temperature in January is around 37 degrees Fahrenheit. In fact, Bellevue was once an agricultural area before the 1960s, when it began to rapidly develop into a modern urban city. Spokane, Washington, is notable for the Spokane Falls Bridge, one of the tallest suspension bridges in the United States, with a height of approximately 100 feet. This city is not only beautiful, but also carries a rich cultural heritage, serving as a meeting place for many Native American tribes, particularly the Spokane tribe, which has a history of thousands of years in this region. With an area of about 60.72 square miles, Spokane has around 219,000 residents, resulting in a population density of approximately 3,600 people per square mile. This indicates that Spokane is a bustling and lively city. Another highlight of Spokane is its abundance of green spaces, with more than 76 public parks, covering over 3,000 acres. These parks provide excellent relaxation areas for residents and visitors alike. Additionally, Spokane played a significant role in the lumber industry in the early 20th century, with many large mills thriving during that period. Skagit Valley is a fertile agricultural area in the state of Washington, renowned for the event Skagit Valley Tulip Festival. Every year, this event attracts more than 300,000 visitors to admire over 1,000 acres of stunning tulips. In addition to tulips, Skagit Valley produces about 40% of the fresh vegetables consumed in the state of Washington, reinforcing its position in the agricultural sector. The average summer temperature here typically hovers around 75 degrees Fahrenheit, while winter can drop below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, creating favorable conditions for a variety of crops. The ecosystem in Skagit Valley is also very diverse, with more than 200 species of birds frequently seen in the area. This makes it an ideal destination for nature lovers. Few people know that Skagit Valley is home to one of the oldest Native American communities with a history of around 10,000 years. These factors contribute to a rich tapestry for Skagit Valley, attracting not only tourists, but also cultural and biological researchers. Crescent Lake is the largest natural lake in the Olympic National Park area, with a surface area of about 586 acres. The lake was formed approximately 12,000 years ago during the last ice age and is the result of the melting of large icebergs. The water temperature of the lake typically ranges from 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, providing a favorable environment for many species of fish and aquatic life. Notably, Crescent Lake has a maximum depth of about 600 feet, making it one of the deepest lakes in the Pacific Northwest region. Few people know that the lake's water has a naturally low pH of around 6.5, creating a unique environment for some organisms that cannot survive in other lakes. Thanks to this characteristic, Crescent Lake is not only a natural scenic spot, but also a unique ecosystem that attracts the interest of many researchers and visitors. Olympic National Park is one of the most diverse ecosystems in the entire system of national parks in the United States. It includes both tropical rainforests, snow-capped mountains, and beaches, providing a richness in biodiversity. The park was established in the year 1938 and quickly became an important location for research on climate change, with its ecosystems affected by these changes. Covering an area of approximately 922,651 acres, Olympic National Park is divided into many different ecological features, from towering forest trees to rolling mountains. Olympic National Park is also notable for its many native plant species and wildlife. More than 300 fish species and over 200 bird species inhabit the diverse natural environments found within the park. Few people know that this park also boasts some of the highest peaks in Washington state, particularly Mount Olympus, which stands at an elevation of 7,980 feet, attracting many climbers and researchers. On the 18th of May in the year 1980, the largest eruption of Mount St. Helens occurred, reducing the height of the mountain from 9,677 feet to 8,366 feet. Mount St. Helens is a cone-shaped volcano, classified as a stratovolcano, with a structure consisting of multiple layers of magma and ash. The eruption released an enormous amount of energy, equivalent to 500 times the strength of the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The consequences of this disaster were very severe. Approximately 230 square miles of forest were completely destroyed. Surprisingly, after the eruption, a new lake named Spirit Lake was formed. This lake became an important site for studying ecological recovery after the disaster. Mount St. Helens is not just a volcano, but also a symbol of the power of nature and the resilience of ecosystems. Cape Flattery, regarded as the westernmost point of land in the United States, is where the ocean first touches the mainland, specifically the Pacific Ocean. This area is not only notable for its geography, but also holds significant cultural importance for indigenous tribes, particularly the Maka tribe, with a history of habitation spanning thousands of years. Cape Flattery encompasses an area of approximately 200 acres, featuring diverse natural landscapes and a rich ecosystem. It is one of the destinations that attracts visitors due to its untouched beauty and the combination of mountains and sea. However, this area also harbors dangers. Waves here can reach heights of up to 30 feet during storm season, creating impressive phenomena that can be very dangerous for those who visit. Interestingly, Cape Flattery is home to the bald eagle, the national bird of the United States. The population of eagles has increased recently thanks to conservation efforts, bringing hope for the future of this majestic bird. Snoqualmie Falls, with a height of 268 feet, is one of the most famous waterfalls in the state of Washington. Its height is double that of Niagara Falls, making it an attractive destination for visitors. The area around the falls is one of the main sources of hydroelectric power in the state, providing energy for millions of households. This not only helps reduce living costs, but also enhances the sustainable capacity of the state of Washington. Every year, approximately 1.5 million tourists visit this waterfall, creating a significant impact on the local economy. The tourism industry here thrives thanks to the allure of the majestic landscape of the falls. Snoqualmie Falls also carries profound cultural significance for the Snoqualmie people, with many legends about the origins of the waterfall. In addition, the waterfall is well known through movies and television shows, most notably the series Twin Peaks. The Columbia River Gorge is the place with the greatest elevation change in the Pacific Northwest, with elevations from 200 feet at the river to over 4,000 feet at the surrounding mountain peaks. The terrain here was formed around 15,000 years ago from a massive glacial event when melting ice created a large flow of water through the land. The Columbia River flows approximately 1,243 miles from its source in Canada to the Pacific Ocean, making it one of the longest rivers in North America. More than 90 waterfalls are located within the Columbia River Gorge, including Multnomah Falls, which stands 620 feet tall and is the most famous waterfall, attracting many visitors. In addition, the Columbia River Gorge has significant geological heritage with basalt layers formed from volcanic activity around 15 million years ago, making it one of the geological hotspots in the United States. This land not only holds natural value, but also carries immense historical significance in understanding the geological formation of the region. The Hoh Rain Forest is one of the rainiest forests in the United States, with an average rainfall of about 140 inches each year. This forest spans approximately 24,000 acres and is part of Olympic National Park. In the Hoh Rain Forest, you will find western red cedars and Sitka spruces that can live for over 1,000 years, creating a magnificent and unique landscape. The Hoh Forest is also diverse in plant life, with more than 300 different species of plants, including some of the largest trees in the United States. Interestingly, the environment in the Hoh Rain Forest is very similar to that of some tropical rainforests, even though it is located in a temperate zone. This makes Hoh an intriguing destination for those who love nature and want to explore the wonders of this unique ecosystem. The Hoh Rain Forest is not only an ideal habitat for various plant species, but also an important part of the ecological picture of the region. Diablo Lake, located in North Cascades National Park, is distinguished by its emerald green color due to the mineral content in the water, particularly the copper salts from glacial runoff. The lake was formed in 1927 after the construction of the Diablo Dam for power generation, contributing significantly to the development of the power industry in the state of Washington. The lake has an area of approximately 1,840 acres and a length of about 4 miles, with a maximum depth reaching up to 450 feet, making it one of the deepest lakes in the region. Diablo Lake not only attracts nature lovers, but also serves as an ideal destination for kayaking activities. However, it is important to note that the lake's water is very cold, with temperatures dropping below 40 degrees Fahrenheit even during the summer. This can pose dangers for inexperienced individuals engaging in water activities. It is essential to understand the water conditions before participating in water sports here. Methow Valley is home to one of the longest winters in the Pacific Northwest, with snowfall reaching up to 300 inches each year. This creates ideal conditions for skiing and winter sports. In the 1800s, Methow Valley was an important location for the migration route of settlers and indigenous people before colonization took place. This rich history further highlights the cultural value of the area. The region has more than 1,500 miles of hiking and biking trails, making Methow Valley an ideal destination for outdoor enthusiasts. Additionally, Methow Valley is home to a salmon and lobster conservation program. Research conducted here contributes to a better understanding of ecology and the impacts of climate change on the environment. Few people know that Methow Valley has a history of apple cultivation dating back to the 1900s and still produces high-quality apples today. The apples from this region are not only delicious, but also reflect the area's commitment to sustainable agricultural practices. Mount Baker is one of the mountains with potential volcanic activity, with the most recent signs of activity occurring in 1975. The mountain stands at 10,781 feet and is part of the Cascade Range, which is surrounded by approximately 19,000 acres of forest. The glacier system at Mount Baker, known as Baker Glacier, is one of the largest snow and ice areas in Washington, with a thickness that can reach up to 1,000 feet. This is also why Mount Baker is known as an ideal location for skiing activities. Notably, Mount Baker holds the record for the most snowfall in a season, with more than 1,140 inches during the winter of 1998 to 1999. This creates a fantastic environment for winter enthusiasts. Every year, Mount Baker hosts a snow festival called the Snow Festival, where participants can admire amazing ice sculptures made from snow, attracting a large number of visitors who come to experience the beauty of nature in this area. Tiger Mountain is part of a large conservation area, covering approximately 3,200 acres, providing habitat for many species of wildlife. It is located in the Cascade Mountain Range and features a diverse ecosystem, with the presence of native species such as Douglas fir trees. This not only creates a beautiful landscape, but also plays an important role in climate and ecological research. Each year, Tiger Mountain attracts around 300,000 hikers, making it a favored destination for nature lovers. The summit of Tiger Mountain reaches an elevation of approximately 3,004 feet, making it the highest point in the area near Seattle, offering impressive panoramic views. Few people know that this area also contains several mineral springs, which makes Tiger Mountain unique for geological and groundwater research. In summary, Tiger Mountain is not only a recreational spot, but also an important site for scientific research and nature conservation. Roslyn, Washington, is a popular tourist destination, primarily due to being the filming location for the television series Northern Exposure. With its picturesque scenery and unique cultural features, Roslyn has become a favorite spot for many people. Before becoming a tourist stop, Roslyn had a strong history of coal mining, dating back to the late 19th century. The large coal mine here once provided jobs for thousands of workers, contributing significantly to the economic development of the area. As of 2020, the population of Roslyn was only about 900 people, creating a small and friendly community. The residents' connection to the area fosters a warm and inviting atmosphere. In 2007, Roslyn was recognized as a cultural heritage site of the state of Washington, highlighting the historical and cultural value of the region. An interesting point is that at the local cemetery, there is a famous grave of a dog named Schnauzer, which attracts the attention of many visitors.